Alright guys, we got two Nissan Zs here. Not Nissan 400Z, Nissan Z. Here's the sport model, here's the performance model. I'm going to go over just a couple small differences between the two cars. Not a whole lot, but this was the model that we're looking for because, as you can see, we kind of took off most of the parts that came on the performance model. However, as everyone knows, the markup on the sport ends up being the same price as a performance. So when we had the opportunity to buy a performance model at MSRP, we went and grabbed it. But now that these are available, this customer told us he bought it right around mid-40s out the door, everything paid, taxes, title, everything. So for the price, if you think about it, 370Zs back in the day was about that, if not more. So put that into perspective. Now to go over the front. By the way, this is Will. He's going to be kind of joining me here today. The main difference from the front, if you're looking at the car, is this right here. This air dam is not offered with the sport model. Along with that, the rear trunk wing is also not available with this, which also lowers the governed speed for this car. This one is right around 150-ish, and this one is limited to right around 120-ish because it does not have the same aero as a performance model. Besides that, engine-wise, they're identical. A 3-liter twin-turbo VR30D DDTT engine, and there's no difference in that. There's no difference really in the cooling. Aesthetically, that's it. Besides the fact that the sport model came with 18-inch wheels, and the performance model came with those 19-inch forged wheels from Rays. Tires, they're both 240 treadwear, summer, high-performance tires. It's just one's a little bit higher profile, the other one's a little bit lower profile, and a little bit smaller of the sport model versus a performance model.
Alright, so now on the performance hardware side of things, the sport model comes with a slider 2-piece caliper, while the performance edition comes with an Akabono 1-piece caliper. The sport model is open diff in the rear, while the performance model has an LSD from the factory. In addition to this being a performance package, we have added our in-house Reinhardt single adjustable coilovers to get this ride height. It also has front air cups, so that at a push of a button, you can raise the car approximately 2 inches to clear speed bumps. This car also has an entire catalog of SPL spherical arms to eliminate dynamic toe changes on track. Speaking about track, we upgraded the front brakes above and beyond the Akabonos with a Brembo front Pista kit. This brake kit has really been phenomenal on track and gives us the utmost confidence when coming into hard braking zones. In addition to that, this car is on TFC1 wheels. There are in-house wheels that we make for these car specific fitment. They're a 19-inch wheel that fits the car really well, as you can see. To get a little more power out of this car, we added AMS heat exchangers, downpipe, and a tune. And on the track, under around a quarter tank, we were experiencing fuel starve issues, so we added an AMS surge tank. This car also is equipped with an HKS exhaust.
We're going to talk a little bit about the interior, the difference from the sport model to the performance. We'll start with the performance. And any of you guys that has owned a 370Z will notice that's very similar to the 370Z seats. The main difference, seats. The screen is a little bit smaller, sport model versus a performance. But besides that, pretty much everything is the same. Now we'll go to the performance model. Seats are very similar, just a little bit different. The fabric, screen itself is a little bit larger, not too much. Our driver's seat has been upgraded to the Recaro Sportster CS for a little bit more support on the track. Still, you get the adjustability of the stock seat. You can move forward and backwards, recline. So it's not a full track seat, but it is good if you're gonna street and track the car. You do get more support from the Recaro Sportster CS. Not to say the stock seat wasn't good enough, but you get to have to use that elbow on your knees to keep yourself in place. Besides that, that pretty much wraps up differences from the performance to the sport model.
Package upgraded theme with and replaced them.
Yeah.
Clip that.
That's why I was looking for a sport model, man. Like,